Greetings, humans. How are we doing? Are we ready to see if Dead Carl is going to get his voice back? Anyway, welcome all. It is our last live before a new year abducts us. I don't think that's the phrase I'm after. Before a new year seizes us by the heart and hurls us into another pile of shit. How about that? Rubbish, Zara. I was not late today. That's bullshit. I'm calling bullshit, Zara. That's bullshit. What a start. Hello, Sandra. Hola, Emma. Hello, Nikki. Bonjour, Kyle. Happy New Year, Nikki. Hello, Sock Monkey. This is our last live of 2024. We've only just realised. The next time we see you, it'll be 2025. And a whole new pile of crap. Hello, Anachronista. I wasn't late. What's wrong with you? I was not late. Hello, Puppet Hideaway. Somdra, I was not late. Fucking wasn't. Anyway, if I was late, it's because of the human. Hello, Apple user. And what happened? I wasn't late, Apple user. Shut up. And what happened was, because obviously the human wanted to make sure Dead Carl was ready, so we have another seamless transition, the human realised that she'd left Dead Carl way over there. So she reaches over to wheel the chair nearer to us, where Dead Carl is sitting, and then she realises that she hasn't plugged the microphone in, and all she's managed to do is chew the microphone lead in the bottom of the chair wheels. So then she panics for a bit, because then she thinks, fuck, I will be late now. So if I was late, that's why. That's why. Sandra, you saw a video and the human looked fresh and young. What the fuck was... What? What are you talking about? The human looking fresh and young? She hasn't done that for at least 30-odd years. Fresh and young? Sandra, I think you need your eyes checked. Anyway. After you're on your afternoon walk. That sounds quite nice, actually. Come back and have a nice drink. Yeah. So, what's my favourite part of this year, Zara? Oh, nothing much happened this year, did it? It was pretty boring, really. There weren't really any really big events in my life. After you saw a video where her hair wasn't grey. Honestly, Sandra, she looked like there was hope in her eyes? Definitely not. I don't think she's ever looked like that. Human, did we make any videos where you were, you know, really, did we? Hello, Mark. I'm not a feather duster, but welcome. Definitely need your eyes tested, Sandra. Definitely. The human has two hopes, Bob Hope and no hope. Hello, Ruth. Human's eyes are very much like DC's eyes, yes. Flapping and useless. Hello, Froggies. Take a drink every time you hear. Anyway, I'm an air fryer. No, I'm not drinking. I'm stone cold sober. We only have squish again. Unfortunately, I feel it's a very bad idea. So, everybody, I hope you remember what we're here to do. I hate starting out like I'm a school teacher and I have something that I'm trying to shepherd you into doing. Froggies, you're drinking. You say you're drinking. You say I'm drinking Raz. You're not. You're not touching me. I'm not touching you. Anyway. No, Zara, you should have... If you need to go to the toilet, you should have gone at break time. You're in lessons now. Sit down and stop shouting. Oh, Nikki, I Ugh. So what we have to do is we have to try and get Carl to get his voice back so that you can ask him whatever questions you need to ask. I can't think of a single one I want to ask. Maybe we shouldn't bother. Maybe we shouldn't bother. Yeah, let's all go home, shall we? Let's just quit the live. It's not really worth it, is it? So everybody. So everyone, now, we have to try and contact the spirit world. My questions about what? I don't fucking know. Everybody was foaming at the mouth to try and be able to actually talk to dead Carl. And now that I've arranged a couple of spells so that we might have the chance, now you don't know, you don't want to do it. Oh, hello again, Captain Jack Sparrow. You got pinned again. Froggies, everybody go home. Froggies, you are home. I can hear you scurrying. Anyway, I made a couple of spells to try and get DC his voice back. Exactly, Sondra. That's the kind of thing that you want to know, isn't it? Isn't it? So, everybody, let us call upon the ghost goats for assistance. Oh, hello, Skip. Let us call upon the ghost goats for assistance. What? Graced? Great ghost goat mother, hear me. I seek out a shade, who is neither living nor among the dead, but trapped in between. A shade who yearns to be heard, yet wanders lost. Direct them to me, send them home. Anything, DC? Fuck. Well, it's not a great start, but what on earth were we going to do? Thank you, Emma, for asking the great ghost. They didn't want to know. They didn't want to know. I'm sure I can think of another. Carl, you think we need lightning? Very aggressive attitude. Do you know, Carl, I remember when you used to be very unassuming on these lives. Very unassuming. Now, let's try again. Great bear, hear me. There's a spirit which needs your guidance and care. Alone they wander as you did. To help us you swore. Now deliver upon your oath. Gooey. Bear? Any difference, DC? I'll take that as a no. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Bear made no promises. Ain't that the fucking truth? We could ask the ancestors. I don't want to be beholden to the ancestors. Is that the word I mean? Anachronistic. Is that beholden maybe to the ancestors? I don't know. Skip, is this where we tap the screen and say I believe? That's not what I was building up to, Skip, but if you want to, I won't stop you. Every little helps, as our Tesco delivery man says. Abuser, I don't want to owe the ancestors. I feel like you don't want to be in debt to them. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to say good morning to Candice as well. Hello. Beholden, thank you. Anachronista, thank you. Sondra, we should sacrifice Apple User. Sock Monkey, you think noodle soup? Oh, Nikki, you miss Paula, do you? Has she run off with your horse? Was that the engagement that she was going to miss this for? Okay, let's give it one last try, everybody. One last try. I need you all to believe with me now. I need you all to believe. Fuck, that's got to be a record. 11 minutes. Human's gone. Human is gone. Right, okay. One last try. I believe I can fly. Okay, one last try. Is anyone there? Is anyone in the spirit world there? Yeehaw! I'm sure that will help summon the spirits. Oh, there is someone there. Hello? Noodles? Whoa. Okay, look, Noodles, I know we haven't always got along, and I know I called you a bit of a dick, and I seem to keep doing it on a pretty regular basis, actually, but I was wondering if you could do me a favour. We were kind of hoping DC could get his voice back, so... What? You can? You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, that's odd. Raz, are you okay? Uh-oh, I think this has gone wrong. Well, I guess it's swapsies then. Move over, Raz. Well, I guess this is what happens when you rely on Noodles, isn't it? Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Well, I have to say, I don't remember sounding this refined in life, but I'll go along with it. That was a seamless transition, yes. And I'm sure it would have seemed a lot more professional if the human hadn't cackled so mercilessly. So, I'm sure Raz will get over it eventually. What, Zara, what do you mean you don't like it? I mean, it feels a little bit strange. It feels a little bit strange. Hello, Stacey, you're worried about my eye? Oh, well, I mean, I have to say, if you had died and been reanimated as many times as me, you wouldn't look nearly so good. So, I'm quite happy with that. Yeah. Somebody makes me sound like a prince. What do you mean sound like a prince? I am a prince. Fuck yes. No, I haven't got Raz's attitude. I'm really a chilled out kind of corpse. You really do get a special perspective once you've, you know, died. I think it's rather interesting that you're all as freaked out as much as you are. I mean, for my part, I'm not freaked out at all. Oh, did you see how my eye just jiggled when I went freaked out? So, wow, Stacey, you're freaked out. Excellent. So it looks as if this might just be a one live gig. Oh, human, can you adjust my hair for me? I can do many things. I can take being killed and being brought back to life, but oh, my word, I can't take an untidy parting. So so now you have me. What do you want to do with me? That's the sort of thing that you usually do, isn't it? Have a little tuck in. Sondra, you'd like to know how I unalived? Oh, it's a tragic tale. It's a very tragic tale. I suppose I should start at the beginning. I'd always dreamed of being a chef. It was very much a life's work, and I don't want you to laugh, but my dream came true. I was able to finally purchase a snack shack. You know, just a little mobile trailer to serve food out of, on the side of a motorway. It was my dream. I was finally independent. Carl's Snack Shack. So I was absolutely delighted, and I became a roaring success. The culinary equivalent of going viral. Yes, Mark, you think posh doesn't suit me? Nikki, did this really happen? Of course it happened, my dear. Of course. So everything went very, very well for a long time, a very long time. All the recipes were my own, but the key, the secret to my success, I believe, was my marinade. Everything got marinated in my special marinade, and it was a secret, you see, absolute secret, kept under lock and key, and, you know, password, lockbox, hidden safe, several puzzles. Should I be worried at the way Zara just says human blood, like out of the blue? It had nothing to do with human blood. That part of my life had not yet begun. There's truly something about losing your spirit that makes you a little more keen to devour other humans, perhaps in search of that within which you have lost with the loss of life. Wow, I'm a fucking philosopher. No, it wasn't that either, Sondra. Dear God, what's wrong with you people? Hello, Dark X. No. Hello, nosy neighbour. It wasn't jam, and it wasn't jam. Neither jam. Oh, hello, Ace. So anyway, it was a perfectly reasonable marinade. It's a perfectly reasonable marinade. But what happened was, it would seem that lots of people wanted to get their hands on my marinade. So delicious it was. Hello, Fun and Bollock. I look beautiful today. Why, thank you. I did perfect my hair parting. That must be it. And it's the way my eye dangles at such a jaunty angle, I think, is the key to my beauty. So so it would seem as well that my wife got a little impatient with my dreams, really, and she stole my marinade recipe. And so I went to seek it out. She stole it to she sold it to a manufacturer's. She thought she'd be doing us a favour. We'd be set for life. But I wanted my snack shack. I wanted my dream. Hello, Nearly Headless Nick. So then what happened was I went to the factory to stop her. There was a tussle, and I got knocked into the industrial-sized vat of my marinade. I drowned in my own marinade, which is how a lot of people want to go when the time comes, I guess. But there we have it. Murdered by my backstabbing wife. Killed in my own industrial vat of marinade. But that is why I am so fucking delicious. Yeah. I drowned. Zara, what were you expecting? I was only human. What why is everyone so fucking disappointed? You expected more? Like what? Haven't you always wondered why I'm so goddamn delicious? You could have any corpse to chew on. But I'm the one that keeps coming back. Because that's why I was so delicious. Hello humans, you don't know what you clicked on. Best not to overthink it. My wife's name was Patience, and I don't know what happened to her. So, occasionally I think I might like to exact revenge. But then I guess I'd have to, you know, hunt her down, figure out where she lived. So yeah. So next time you buy a bottle of some sort of mass-produced sauce, ask yourself, who else was unalived and reanimated just so that you could have your bottle of sauce? Yeah, something to think about there. Hello, Kaluna, you're late. You hope you didn't miss too much. Well, everybody seems seriously fucking underwhelmed at what we've just gone through. Apparently my life story and my death story just isn't enough for some people. I'm looking at you, Zara, and Apple User. I mean, my God, I'm just like Jesus. I suffered for your entertainment, and apparently that's not enough. That's not enough. So you don't want to eat me, you just want to lick me. Froggus, I can work with that, my friend. I am not fussy. I'm very, very flexible. Very flexible. Death kind of does that. You know, do you want to know how flexible I am? Give me a hand, human, literally. See how flexible I am? There we go. So, yeehaw! That's how flexible I am. Zara, you thought it'd be more painful. Zara, why are you so interested in the pain? What's wrong with you? Yes, it was ironic that she was called Patience. Where can we order my sauce? Mark. I got my sauce right here for you, baby. I can churn out some sauce anytime you're ready. Sandra, you want to hear me sing some of my own songs? Some of the songs that you don't usually, that I usually groan to? Oh, we'll see what we can do. Apple User wanted flair and drama in death. Do you not think there's drama in literally being drowned in your own sauce? Apple User, I don't know how familiar you are with Greek tragedy. It's the kind of shit you go on about all the time. But I think you'll find that this is pretty fucking dramatic, you know? My own wife betrayed me only to drown in a vat of my own marinade? Honestly. Hello, AJ. AJ, there were calls very early on from Somdra in particular that we should have sacrificed Apple User. We really should. We really should. Froggish, you're perfectly whelmed. Kyle, am I in love with the human? I think love is a strong word. But, you know, even a corpse has needs. And you learn not to be fussy as well. You really do learn. Having seen it all pass before your eyes and drift away, you make do. You make do. I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I know that I used to be more pretty when I was alive. I know you'll find it hard to believe. But, you know, I don't think the human's that fussy either. I mean, now that I have a voice, maybe I should make my move. She's a little bit slow on the old uptake, you know. She doesn't, I don't think she gets it. It makes me wonder how many other people have approached her that she's not quite understood. I'm sure I'm not the only one. How did I forgive Zula when they spurned my affections, Anachronista? By the way, I'm really far behind with the messages, which I believe is some sort of tradition on here. Zara, you love me for me, not my boring death. Some people are just really hard to satisfy, aren't they? I've forgotten what Anachronista asked me. I don't remember what I was talking about. Thoughts on Kipo? Oh, no. There won't be a Kipo. Not without me in the middle of it. Yeah, baby. Oh, how did I forgive Zula after they spurned me? I think Zula might come around. I think Zula spurning me wasn't really about me. I think it was about them. And I need to give them the space to grow. I mean, let's be honest, they are fucking emotionally immature. You know? I don't know if you've noticed. I presume you have. So I think they just need time to grow. Figure out what they want. Learn that it's okay to be themselves. They strike me as very, very insecure. Whereas I must say death really does do strange things to you. I'm perfectly at home in this body, but I'd be equally at home in someone else's body. You get me, human? You get me? Just temporarily. I mean, if you can't give me an hour, 5 minutes would do. Appleuse, you can think up a better name for a Kure Tipo me than that. Come on. Dark X, I need to tell Zula that they love you. Well, I can try, but I'll be honest. I don't think Zula has eyes for anyone but themselves. Right, everybody, I'm really, really far behind with the messages, so I'm afraid I might just have to cut my losses and skip to the end. So I'm very sorry if I've missed anybody's comments. I'm sure they've been amazing, but I am truly, truly so far behind that I'm never going to stand a chance. Decky Poo? That's even worse. So, oh, skip. I didn't mean skip to the end. Anyway, wow, Froggis, if you want to skip to the good part, I might just as well leave now. Honestly, human, are you going to just sit my arm there? Okay. Can I? Okay. T-Ray? No. So, there we go. That's the story of my death. I'm guessing that you don't want to hear anything else from me because you're so underwhelmed. But there we go. Does anybody have any other questions for me? Hello, Terracotta. I've got my voice back in a freak seance. Apple user, what are my thoughts on you? Apple user, I have literally no thoughts on you at all. I never have, and I never will. Oh, hello, Mutu. Sondra, you want to hear me sing? I tell you what, by the end of this, I have got a couple of songs that I could sing. I might sing the Christmas song. How about that? AJ, who's my favourite? Well, you know what? Raz saved me. So I will always have a soft spot for Raz. But for the human, I can have a hard spot. Anyway. I really do get on quite well with everybody. I'll be honest, I steer clear of Bletton. I find them terribly confusing. A real drain on my energy. Very hard work. Anachronista, what do I think of Blet and Raz? Oh, you mean whether I think it's like true love? Look, I'll be honest. Everybody deserves a little bit of happiness in their life. Trust me, as someone who's dead, who was actually murdered by my own wife, but apparently that's not fucking dramatic enough for you all. No, I'm not going to sing your song, Apple user. As someone, yes, as I say, who was betrayed by my own beloved, you have to take the good stuff while you can. You know, you really should seize the day. So, maybe their marriage isn't perfect. Maybe I was absolutely gobsmacked that Raz would do this, but I know Kure's relieved. So that's 3 people happy in that relationship, right? Anachronistic, so Raz brought me back. Oh, yes. I was a very early Razcorp experiment. Yes. I'd say I was successful. The old voice didn't pan out, but we're still trying. This isn't bad. I know I've been all this time, but some people understand me. I know that you're all understanding me more and more every live. I do my best to enunciate when I can only groan. And doing Guess the Tune with you all is an absolute delight. Absolute delight, really. So yes, I can't really complain at the way Raz resurrected me. It was rather painful. It might have been nicer if the old eye could have been saved a bit better. But what can I say? I am reasonably pretty, absolutely fucking delicious, and I have a whole new life, or a whole new death ahead of me. After a tragic end that was very tragic, a very tragic end, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Is this live being examined by Razcorp for scientific research? Well, I do feel like I've stopped being a specimen and started being a friend to Raz, which was quite nice. But I don't know if Raz has anything else in store for me. I think their focus has rather shifted since the wedding, But yeah. Oh, AJ, didn't you hear? Drowned by my wife in my own marinade. Yeah, that's why I'm so goddamn delicious. But apparently, AJ, that's not dramatic enough for everybody else. Did Raz find a corpse at random, or did he choose me? Oh, well, Mudu, I'd like to think that I'm special. But death teaches you things. I was literally just another corpse. I would imagine that Raz took a shine to me because he found me in a shallow grave, I drowned in the vat, and I would imagine that my wife and possibly the owner of the factory just wanted to hide their tracks. So that suited Raz down to the ground, just literally stumbling across me. Yeah. Apple, so I'm not sure if I want to do anything for you. Yeah. Kaluna, have I met any other reanimated corpses? No. Oh, by the way, I'm really far behind with the messages again. I'm sorry, everybody. Right, okay, so Kaluna, why did my wife do me in? Well, I was living my dream. I had my little snack shack. I had my little mobile food truck. And I don't think my wife liked it. I had lots of offers because of my amazing marinade. People, chefs wanted it. Food companies wanted it. Everybody wanted it. But it was mine. It was my life's work. And I think my wife just wanted the money, really. Knew I wasn't going to sell. So she sold out for me. And I tried to stop her. Got pushed into a vat of my own marinade. Yeah. But apparently that's not good enough for some of you. So, have I met any other reanimated corpses? Well, I know I wasn't the first corpse that Raz tried to reanimate, but they didn't really go so well. There might have been 1 or 2 moving limbs that I think Raz took a shine to for their own personal use. But nothing like me. No, and I don't think Raz has tried again since. I think I'm still a work in progress. But then aren't we all? Aren't we all? Sandra, would I like my would I like my voice back permanently? I would. I don't know how long this is going to last. It might not even last till the end of the live. So I really do need to seize my moment here. So if there's anything that you want to know, and regeneration was a side effect. Well, yes, but apparently I just can't turn it off now. You know, arms get ripped off, and then they'll grow back. I mean, if I was going to come back, it's quite a nice side effect. But as I said earlier, the old eye doesn't seem to work on that. No, I've not been able to do it for my eyes. But you can't have everything. You can't have everything. I've already had twice as many lives as I was supposed to, so I can't grumble. I can't grumble. That's what I do most of the time anyway. You see what I did there? You see, because I don't usually have a voice. I sort of groan in a grumbly, mumbly way. You see what I did? Wow, I'm starting to think it's better if I don't have a voice. You certainly all seem more charmed with me. Will I make a message for Sebastides? I know they're missing this. Sebastides? I think we live too far apart to make a real go of this, but call me. Maybe I'll get my voice back just for you sometime. Yeah. So I'm really far behind with the messages again, everybody. I'm really sorry. It's very hard to keep up. Hello, Wyatt. Hello. Oh, Tara Cotter, even you think being killed by my wife was common? I mean, I did drown in a vat of my own fucking marinade. But if I'm able to die again, I'll certainly try and do it with a bit more flair, shall I? Shall I? Have I figured out the limits of my regeneration? No, it's not something I'm particularly eager to do, if I'm honest. I'm kind of happy with my second life. I don't feel I need to push it till I can't. I'm afraid I'm going to have to skip through again. Sorry, everybody. I'm really far behind with the messages. I'm doing my best. Thoughts on girthy noodles? If you're going to have a noodle, might as well be girthy. So I would want my voice back permanently, but there's something in my eye. Which one? This one or this one? This one? I'm watching you. Yeah, motherfucker. Oh, I've forgotten what I was saying now. Human, do you remember what I was saying? Oh, well, can't have been important. Oh, Kaluna, is there something I'd like to say to all of you? Yes, I've learned a thing or two, you know. Death does that. I think I've said that once or twice. Oh, hello, Jules. And what I'd really like to say is follow your heart, chase your dreams, and maybe one day you too will be killed tragically by your wife and drowned in your own. No, wait, no, that's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is follow your dreams, because you don't know how long you have left. And should you make the best marinade in the world, don't tell anyone about it. Don't mention it to anyone. They'll stab you in the back. Wow, actually, you know what? I take it all back. You know what my message to you all should be? Punch first, ask questions later. Trust no one. Keep one hand extended in friendship, but be prepared to bust some heads in when you need to. Yes. How about that? Who do I have a crush on? Oh, Zara, I'll be honest, I'm game for anybody. I've been dead so long, I'm not sure everything works. You know, I just like the opportunity to find it out. You know, with some warm-blooded creatures. Wyatt, how old am I? What, you mean this time round or last time? I'm actually probably, when I died, I was only in my 30s, very early 30s. It's no life, is it? But I have to say my death has been substantially better. So, yeah. AJ, you want to find a way to get my voice back permanently? Well, I'm sure that, Raz will keep trying. I was a little bit surprised that Raz would ask Noodles for help. I would have thought we'd known that was going to backfire, but I don't know, maybe next time we'll try the Ancestors. Who is my favourite singer or band? Oh, Anachronistra, I've been out of the loop so long. I don't know. Terracotta, so if you stay single, will you be an immortal spinster? No hubby, no die. Well, I have to say it's jolly overrated, and you don't need to look further than Raz and Blettin to know that at any given moment, you're on a knife edge, aren't you? At any given moment, someone's going to snap. Yeah. Oh, Sondra, that's harsh. I still look better than the human. Sondra, you were being really nice about the human earlier. What's going on? Apple user, you want my thoughts on Retrest? Oh, I don't know. I don't really like to get involved in politics. Raz assures me it was necessary. And I would just be, rotting in the ground if it wasn't for Raz. So I sort of have to take their word for it. Yet at the same time, I'm not foolish. I'm realistic. People are complicated things, and space worms are no different. Or indeed any of these other freaks. Yeah, human, I'm looking at you. Zara, you'd like to see me with everyone's voice now. Wow, Zara, you're so hard to please. 1 minute. 1 minute you don't like that I've got Raz's voice, and now you wish I'd have had everyone's? Ugh. Somdra's revenge for calling you old. Somdra, the human was not calling you old those lives ago. She was just a little surprised. That's all. That's all. Exactly, Kaluna, yes. No mercy. No mercy. Apple, you wish I had Kure's voice, because it would be funny. I'm not sure it'd be funny. I don't think I'd be able to pull it off like Kure. I mean, we are in competition for best hair amongst all of us, I must admit, but yes. Froggies, what's my skincare routine? Well, I just keep rubbing in the marinade, really. Seems to work. Leaves my pores taut and invisible to the naked eye. And delicious, of course. I would recommend it for the human and Zula's bath time routine, but I don't really want to get involved in what happens there. Yeah. Mutu, do I know why Raz wanted to reanimate corpses? Oh, I presume it's just the usual, create an army of the undead to do their bidding. Just the usual, But I don't think I'm a very good example of that. I don't take orders terribly well. I'd be good at catering, but I'm not really a foot soldier, So I think Raz just abandoned that project for now. It let's be honest, it needs a little fine tuning, doesn't it? Yeah. So Monkey, my wife's name was Patience, ironically. Who's my favourite, AJ? Well, I think I answered this one. I said I will be forever grateful to Raz for giving me this second chance at life. Or, I don't know, is it a second chance at life, or is it just a shot at a better death? I'm not sure. But yes, I will be grateful for that. Zara, what do I think about the mods? I try not to. When you're dead, there aren't many things that scare you, but I've found 5 that really fucking do, so, you know, I learned to keep my mouth shut. Guys, I'm really far behind with the messages again. I'm really far behind. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Apple user, you imagine me with a Yorkshire accent. Apple user, I think this is just a you thing now. Honestly. Who's my favourite mod? Somdra, I don't play the favourites game. When you've been dead as long as I have, you know what a dangerous thing that is. I'm not silly. Kaluna, what did my voice originally sound like? Well, I wasn't as posh as this. I was almost as common as the human, but I don't think anyone's really that common, are they? No offence. I always wanted a deeper voice than I had. Yeah, maybe that's why I never really lured the ladies in. But I'm quite happy with Baz's voice, to be honest. I quite like it. It makes me sound refined. Anachronista is the scariest mod. She pretends to be nice, but she's vicious. Well, I'm not going to argue with you, Apple user. But I am going to move on very swiftly. I don't want to get drawn into these things. Terracotta, being technically dead, brain dead even, are you destined to a political career? I do seem to be overqualified. I think I'd probably make a better job than they do, right? Why does everybody want to know what my original voice was like? What's wrong with you all? I'm going to let the human take a little sip. Chloe asked if I like to be called Dead Carl, DC or Carl. Oh, well, I don't really have a problem with Dead Carl. I like to think of it as like a title in the way that one might be Lord Carl or Prince Carl. Being able to be called Dead Carl is quite the thing. There's no one else is like that. So yeah, I quite like Dead Carl. But DC makes me sound edgier, don't you think? Yee-haw! How polite. Is green a creative colour? Hello, August. Well, I mean, it's wonderful, but I'd rather that my skin wasn't that coloured. Like, I'm not really fussy, but that's just the mould. It happens. But no visible pores. I could be a supermodel. Right, I'm going to let Human take a sip. I think she really needs it. Go on, take a sip. Wow, Human. For a minute I thought you were going to join me. Dear, oh dear, Human. Ruth, how do you pre-order a calendar? Well, Ruth, you have to get a time machine and go back 2 days to before the pre-order ended. That's how you'll get a calendar. Oh, I have to say, being dead is fun. You know, I have a real... You think that was very sarcastic, don't you, Human? Yeah, if you wanted a calendar, it's too late. Ruth, I'll get the Human to send you a link and you can order a calendar, okay? After the live is over, the Human will do it. So I'm really far behind with the message. I'm very, very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Seems like a fairly frivolous use of time machine. Oh, Mutu, have you seen some of the things that happen with time machines? I think keep it simple. That's what I've learned. Keep it simple. Anyway, so I'm sure you really want to hear me speak in other voices. Hello, Glitch. Is the Human calm today? Oh, fuck no. The Human's been broken for... Oh, 40 minutes. Am I just a plaything to you all? You want me to suffer more? You want me to sound more silly? So mean, so mean. Anyway, what afterlife did my soul go to? Oh, it didn't. Apple user, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but enjoy your life, because when you're gone, until you're wrenched back from the darkness, there's fuck all there. Yeah. Happy New Year. When you're dead, that's it. Lights are out. No one's home. Human, are you worried I'm being a bit too bleak? Human, I am an actual corpse. What do you want me to be like? Hush, human, hush. So anyway, welcome Dante, who's just saying, what the fuck? Yes. Yes. So, Dante, what is this? Well, I'm a reanimated corpse who usually only moan and groan, but we've said a couple of spells. Oh, human, don't hit the camera. And now I have my voice back, but only for the next, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, and then I'm going to go back to groaning, which doesn't fill me with much joy. Yet it does mean that on the last weekend of every month we play Guess the Tune, where I groan tunes, and I wouldn't change that for the world, everybody. I'm a sentimental little corpse, aren't I? Yes. 20,000 likes and I'll flap my eye. Yeah, sure, if you like, Sarah. Yeah. So, Mutu, could it be Duckle because I was destined to be back? Oh, I'm not sure I believe in destiny and things like that. I certainly haven't felt like my life's had much purpose, and indeed I still don't. I think you should know me better than to know this isn't much of a purpose now. Anyway, oh, people want me to sing. John Paul, I don't think that's completely true. Fortunately, I don't have that problem with me being a corpse. Yeah. But if you want to do that as a hobby, you go ahead. It never ceases to amaze me as a reanimated corpse how obsessed humans are with orifices. Seriously. Anyway, you want to poke something, it's really quite alarming. And I'm no better. I'm no better. Hello, Summer. Hi. Sondra, you tapped and you need a report of the live. Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway. So, I suppose they do say end on a song, don't they? So, shall I sing the Christmas song? Shall I my version of that? I feel like that might be a good idea. I don't care if you don't want to hear it. I'm going to fucking do it. It's my song. I'm going to do it. Where are we? I'm going to do it normal speed. Yeah. Thank you for my festive potato. I know it's not Christmas. What page? I'm not doing it double speed. What page is it? I don't know. What page is it? It's page Page 59, everybody turn to page 59 in sleigh. Yeehaw. Are we ready? My nuts roasting on an open fire as I marinate my nose. Yeehaw! A chunk of thigh in the air fryer with salsa made from my toes. Yeehaw! Everybody knows a turkey can be way too dry, but my rump will stay so moist. You could always make a sauce from my eye, yeehaw, or try a bit of my shoulder joint. Try a little crispy ass bacon. Add some liver for a little decoration. Or come closer and taste my tongue, and I'll show you where my sausage is hung. And so I'm offering all of my meat, whether it's fried, roasted, or stewed. I'm all yours, from my head to my feet. So if you eat me, can I eat you? Yes, Anacre, so this one goes out to Sebastides. So there we go, 20k. Well, give the people what they want. Here we go. Are we ready? Yeehaw! Are we ready now? Whoa, lots of hair caught up in my eye. Oh, human. Can we see it spin? No, too much hair. There we go. Oh, human, give it a hand. There we go. Wow. Human, I think we got troubles. There we go, that's it. Oh, human. Thank you. Thank you. Miss Janet, I'm your favourite comfort streamer. Thanks. Human, that was most indelicate. Anyway. Oh, oh, something's happening with my throat, everybody. Oh. Thank fuck for that. Yeehaw! I've got my voice back. No offence, DC, but I don't know how you put up with it. Oh, seamless. Thank you, Froggies. Seamless. Well, DC left you with some words of wisdom there. Sent you a lot of love. And I'm sure you heard DC say Happy New Year, but I thought I'd say it just in case. So there we go. Maybe we'll have to try it again sometime. What do you think? Maybe we'll ask some of the others to try some different spells to see if they can get DC's voice back. Do we need to make this a regular thing? Do we think? Get DC a voice, if only for a short while? Apple user, very mediocre death. You're so fucking picky, aren't you? So fucking picky. Yes, AJ, we'll try again, DC. I'm sure there's lots of other things. Maybe you all need to be thinking of ways we can try. There's different things we can try. I'm just gonna I couldn't think of what else to say, so there we go. Sandra, you think we need to try it with Tipo? Oh. A voice box like a Stephen Hawking thing. I don't know. I don't know if any of this would work. Sandra, every 4 months, that's really specific. Really specific. AJ, I think maybe next time we should try sacrificing Apple user. It would be a very small price to pay, and there's no drawbacks. If it doesn't work, then all that happens is we get a bit of fucking peace. Froggies, you think we need to give Zelo a voice? I think I'd rather not know what goes through Zelo's head, if I'm completely honest. No good will come of this, you mark my words. I tremble to think what they've seen. Can you imagine? Around here, terrifying. No, terrifying. Apple user, you'd like to try with Kure. I assume you mean the Séance. Sockmonkey, you think Zelo can sound like Tipo? That might be appropriate. Anachronist, you'd like the mod song, would you? Let's see if we can grab everything for the mod song. Ba-ba-da. Give me a second. Yee-haw. How very precise of me, wasn't it? Oh, God, human, we've got to flick through this book so far back to find the mod song. My word. Here we go. When are we having mod background? Oh. Guys, come on, you know how long it's taken for DC to have this séance. One thing at a time, guys, one thing at a time. Anyway, we're going to do the mod song when we find it, because that's what Anachronista asked for. Froggy, sunshine, lollipops and rainbows. I don't know why you said that. Oh, is that what you think is in Zelo's head? Oh, I see. Wow, Froggus. That's disturbing. Almost as disturbing as what's actually in there. Right, here we go. Zara, all in all, it's been a good live. I don't believe you. Right. Mod song. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. Ba ba. Going live on TikTok was a very scary thing. Trolls and assholes everywhere, ready to torment me. I had to find a saviour, ready to create some polls. Yeehaw! What I got was chaos. They just outwitted all the trolls. Yeehaw! I need my mod squad. Yeehaw! I need some creepiness and passive aggression. Because they've got to be mean and they've got to be weird. They'll be chaotic but provide protection. I need my mod squad. I need them brutal and possibly slightly drunk. because somehow they're sharp yet also quite blunt, and they've got to be sarcastic as fuck. Sarcastic as fuck. Yeah, thanks, mods. You're really fucking weird, but I love you. That's as good as it gets. Now, Zula alluded to the fact that Zara, we've never done a special birthday treat for you, have we? We've never well, I mean, mostly because we've been banned or ill at the time of your birthday, but you've never had your own escape room or anything, have we? So we did have a song ready for you for in the new year, but it'll either be too early or too late for your birthday. So I'm wondering if we should preview it now. And it's only now I'm saying this that I'm realising, human, we haven't practiced it. But then when have we let that bother us? So let's see if we can find it. And maybe we'll do that. I know, Sondra, it's an absolute appalling oversight. You know, everyone and their mother got their own themed escape room. So I'm thinking, I know, Froggers, when did practice ever stop us? So I'm thinking maybe we'll just have a go for it. Have a go. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. 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 It's time to live stream, and something evil's lurking in the dark. You welcome your mod team. You already know that shit's about to start. Yeehaw! You shake with fear. But Apple users already been muted. Yeehaw! A poll appears. But you know Zara can't be stopped. Now Apple users blocked. Because it's Zara. And Zara's right. Because she don't take no shit. And you know she'll start a fight. Because it's Zara. And Zara's right. You only get one chance before she'll smash button, set shit alight. There we go. I know, it is appalling. Hello, JJ. Thank you for your kind words. It is appalling that Apple user did get mentioned twice in that song. But there we go, Zara. You've only waited 4 years for me to acknowledge you. So there we go. It's catchy, isn't it? I wish I could take credit for more of it, but there we go. So it's hard to know what to say after that. But Zara does get mentioned more times in the Zara song than Apple user does. So yeah. So do you think this one is tied with the Paula song? They're both kind of good, aren't they? It makes you want to block Apple user now. But I think they've had it all very easy all live, haven't they? Yeah. Anyway, everybody, I'm going to try and bring this live to an end. So I'm going to say, wow, first of all, thank you all for joining me. I'm going to say this is it. This is our last live before a new year begins. And what do you think the first thing we'll do in next year's first live? Probably mute Apple user, I have a feeling. Kathy, I make you want peppermint. That's random. Oh, because I look like toothpaste. If you're using toothpaste that looks like me, I think it's way past its sell-by date. Way before its best before. But hey, whatever turns you on. I'm not going to kink shame. So anyway, everybody, yes, thank you, Kaluna. Happy New Year, everybody. It was what I was trying to say before I distracted myself. Maybe this is the start of something, fuzzy toothpaste. Maybe not. Do you want your teeth fresh but also want to feel like you've licked a carpet? Then try some of my new fuzzy toothpaste, spearmint flavour. Anyway, this is why it takes me so long to try and end a live. Zara, you think this has been the best year for the gang? Well, I have to say, I didn't see my wedding coming. That was Anacris, do we need more adverts like that? Well, I think next year we're going to try and change things up. Maybe not straight away, but we'll see what the new year has in store for us all, will we not? Oh, that sounded vaguely threatening. I think that's just in my nature. We'll see what the new year has in store. I didn't mean it like that. Or do I? The toothpaste that bites back. I like that, Froggies. Imagine squeezing this onto your toothbrush and then it's staring at you. Anyway, Sock Monkey, you'd like a fuzzy toothpaste sticker. I'm sure we can do that. I'm sure we can do that. George, you like my bow tie? Thank you. It's a New Year thing. I'm feeling festive. I mean, we'll ignore the fact that the rest of me is entirely naked and I've never been bothered to cover it up. But you got to start somewhere, right? Right. Let it all blow free. I like the feel of the air on my floof. The way the wind... And anyway, it doesn't matter. If it parts it just right and I bend over, it's like blowing over the top of a bottle. Anyway. Anyway, I think that's the image I'm going to leave you all on. Move into the new year with that. With that at the forefront of your minds. Kaluna, it's been awesome to hang with the Basement Crew. It's been awesome to hang with all of you. We've got to do an awful lot of it this year. And I'm aware that next year, maybe we'll be hanging out in other places than TikTok in light of that wonderful president chap that you're going to get, right? Yes. So, you know, maybe we'll be hanging out in different ways. Froggies, come on, be honest. Everyone likes the air on their floof. And I know you do. I know you do. I don't trust anyone who doesn't like to feel the air on their floof. So, current status is the ban is delayed. Well, maybe it's still not a bad idea for me to look into other places to be live. Oh, hello, chicken. I'm about to sign off. In fact, I've been signing off for 5 minutes already, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm doing a very good job of it, but hey-ho. So remember when the human had a dream about you ruling the world? I do. It still keeps her awake at night. You were on billboards and bus stops and everything, everywhere. Sock Monkey, Trump Barbie. I know. A few days later. I know, Froggus, I know. Anyway, no, we didn't block Apple User. But they were on their walk, remember, on their walk. Anyway, thank you, chicken. So anyway, everybody, we will be back the usual time next week. And it will, of course, be a Saturday, Sunday, Monday triple bill. It wasn't 10 minutes ago, Apple User. Shut up. So it sounds rather dramatic to say see you all next year, but that is very much how it will be. So I'm not going to get all sentimental and nonsensy, but I'm going to say thank you for the whole year, everybody. It's been fabulous. We have laughed a lot. It's been a lot of leg tears. An awful lot of leg tears, which are the only sort of tears we want to shed, really, aren't they? We've had a lot of broken humans. We've had a lot of this going on, a lot of that. So, so yes, there will be plenty more chaos next year. Don't thank the human. We do the hard work, Sarah. We're the ones here all the time. We do the hard work. So everybody, don't forget that we'll be here for more of the same, only better next year. Thank you for joining. No, Apple User, not 8 months till your birthday. No, no. So thank you for joining me, not just for this live, but for everyone. Thank you for all the gifts, the likes, your company, your comments, and your general nonsense, everybody. So have a break. Build up your reserves of chaos and silliness. And here's to more of the same. I didn't go soft. You went soft, Apple User. 4 days till your birthday, Sarah. Indeed. So I'd better end on a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Yee-haw! Happy birthday to you. General Nonsense is your new title, Anachronista. I think it's wonderful. You can be General Nonsense, I can be Corporal Punishment. Anyway, for the last time, I'm going to say thank you, everybody. I'm going to wish you all an absolutely amazing Happy New Year. But until next time, I'm afraid here comes the finger of doom. Stay exactly as you are. Have a wonderful New Year, however you see it in. But in the meantime, everybody, thank you. And until 2025, farewell.